This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
How do I play this again? I haven't played this in years. Yeah, let me know what this is like. It's probably a little bit laggy, just because my computer tends to have issues with Steam games.
His co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
No, there's one... Oh, it's there. So I gotta pick that up. And then you get, like, thank you for ordering all these boxes. And then I think you gotta start the game again. And you go back into that area. And there's just a shit ton of boxes everywhere. Oh, it's all around here as well, I think. I know there's another area where you can see yourself walking down here. But I've never figured out how to do that. Is there anyone in here? But again, if you don't know this game, this is, again, really old. There seems to be a theme going on. I seem to be playing games that I played when I was at uni. But I remember this game being huge.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't remember. Am I supposed to be entering the door on my left? Because I don't remember which one. Because I remember what the room looked like. I think we're supposed to follow the narrator. But yeah, I remember like... Oh, did I go the right way? Hello? Oh, God.
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I was reading that. I wanted to know how to not get fired. Wait, what's this say? What is hot? Target demographic, teenagers, profit. I'm not doing broom cupboard yet. Whoa, okay, that closed behind me. Yeah, so that's the broom cupboard, I'm not doing that yet. But yeah, I remember this game being huge when it came out. And like, all my roommates were playing it. And I'm quite picky with games, so I always like to know what,
walked upstairs to his
like, what the
office.
game is, what it's about, like, what the gameplay is. And all my roommates were going like, no, the less you know about this game, the better. So if you don't know this game, so there's a way that I can get into here as well. And I think from what I remember, you've got to go through here, but then come out again before the doors close. From what I remember, I think that cupboard is a rocket. Or an escape pod. Okay, that's not on.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Yep.
And so the boss had assigned it
Two.
an extra secret 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Oh, poop. Okay, so I pressed the wrong one. 2, 8. What did you say again? This?
Yet incredibly,
There we go.
by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Oh, heck.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay, so I guess we're doing the proper ending first. I think I'm supposed to disobey... Yeah, I'm supposed to disobey the narrator to get to the colourful room because he gets annoyed at me and just like, no, you need to go in here. E. I kept pressing the mouse buttons because that's what I'm used to and that's not correct. But yeah, I haven't really been feeling too well this week, so I didn't really want to do anything too stressful, too difficult.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
So it was either going to be this game or
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I can't see. Oh. Yeah, it's because, like, I came along and started controlling him.
Straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, hang on. Also, if you hear barking, it's my dogs. Oh yeah, okay, that goes on to a different ending. Let's not do that. Hello? There we go.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yes. He may not have, but I do. What the? Ooh, hello. Woo. What happened? This one always tends to froze every now and again. So, where am I going? This one?
Now the monitor.
I don't remember this bit.
Their true nature.
Well, where's mine?
Each bore the number of an
47. There we go. There's my office.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Kevin, is it Kevin Brighting? He has an amazing voice. Yeah, he has an amazing voice. That's so cool. Someone got fired. Who got fired? Ah, so the balcony up there. I think that's another ending. See, I remember quite a lot about this, but not how to get there.
It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
You still
The
are.
only reason he was happy with his boring job, that his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly.
Yeah, because that's still happening. Yes.
No.
Yes.
He refused to believe it. Couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I also like that someone did a fan film. It's on YouTube. Someone did a fan film based on this game. Where am I going? It's called Jack. It's on YouTube. And they even got Kevin Brighting to do the narration for that as well, which is so cool. It's a really good short film, actually. I'd really recommend checking it out.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I just want to press the button. Here's what I was kept to do. Oh, look at this. I just want the normal ending. I think I've got to switch the machine off. Is that what I do? Is it this? I made a mistake. I regret everything. Hello? Hello?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
The music sounds like
Stanley
Minecraft.
reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
But you're not free. Like, that's the whole thing. It's like, it's an illusion. Because you've literally just gone, oh, he has unshackled himself from someone else's control. But the narrator's just gone, Stanley stepped through the open door. Oh, Stanley has got stuck.
Stanley felt the cool breeze.
Stanley did not go through the open door because he got stuck.
The immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
What's that?
And Stanley was happy.
Oh, happy Stanley. Problem is now is that I'm not controlling him. So now what? Is he just gonna stand outside the building and that's it? Because that's the thing, like, he didn't start getting emotions and, like, having second thoughts until I came in. Why does this look different? Wait, what? Does this look different?
The meeting room, yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Whoa, okay, you've never said that. But that's the thing as well, is like, there's different narrations and stuff at the beginning, and even when you get here at one point, like, the rooms will change, or there'll be weird sounds. And usually in games, that means that something's changed. But with this, it's literally just trolling you. It's playing on your expectations.
Two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Not yet, I didn't. Well, I'm not going to do that anyway. Hang on, I'm just getting a notebook and pen, because what I've realised is that there's a lot of pathways that I'm gonna do. Let's leave that there for a moment. This is the other thing. At some point, I'm planning on doing the host with Markiplier thing. Finally getting around to wanting to do all of that. But that's another one where I'm going to need the notebook, because
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I don't
Stanley
care.
knew it perfectly well.
I know.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No. But yeah, that's another one that I want to do, and I've been planning that for a while. But I've just never... It's not... I've never really had the time to do it, but also I just haven't really had the motivation to do it, because it's going to be a lot of back and forth on the videos and stuff. But that's another one where I want to do all the endings, I want to get all the codes, and then end it with going on the website and putting the code in.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yep. It's a very weird constructed room. Oh, coffee. I have coffee.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Okay, we're done.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't think I did. Hang on, let me think about this. Because I don't think I did. Yeah, because he's trying to get me back to the story that he's written out. But I'm just like, whee, I've got freedom now.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. I'm not lying. I think I go down there. Wait, hang on. Or, wait. I'm not going to try and get everything. There's some really weird achievements with this game. One of them... Where am I going? Whee.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, someone you've forgotten about.
Yay!
What? Really?
Yeah!
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yeah.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Okay.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Cool.
Give me a chance.
Can I open in here? No. What? I don't remember this bit. Ooh.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Did I? Because I think the blue door is all the unfinished stuff. I think I'm supposed to follow him. Okay, let's just see what this does.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Yeah.
You see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time. The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running. Just the way
hang on a minute.
Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier.
See, I don't remember this.
Stopped.
Cool.
And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Wait, hang on. That's so weird. I'm so interested to know, like, how they did this. Like, how they actually made this, especially this section. Like, how did you do that? Okay, loading is good. Loading is fine. Great.
What do we want?
I don't
What are we
know.
looking for?
I don't know, I just follow you.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful.
It's really loud.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Cool. I don't like this. Okay. So I think you got to go out here and then come back out again. Whee!
No, wait. Where are you going?
Hi. I'm done. I'm done with all of this. Also, this corridor is completely different.
Oh no.
Oh, here we go.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Okay, so this is the suicide ending. This is the one I wanted to do first, just to get it out of the way. Because I understand that this is...
Good. Don't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
You've never said that to me before. I do like this, though. This is cool. Oh god. No, I don't like it. Ooh! They look like the septic lights at the end of the boss. Oh, where's Sean? Actually, this does look like... I think this was supposed to be... Yeah, I think the end of the boss is supposed to be this.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
He's never said any of this to me. He's never said any of this to me. This is all new. Oh, hello.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
But I'm bored. This is boring. Nothing else happens. Is that it? Ooh. Oh. Oh yeah, I can't jump.
Please, Stanley, think. No!
Bye.
Oh, thank God.
Oh yeah, it's a couple of times you've got to do this. Okay, yeah, let's just get this one out of the way quickly.
Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
This is all new. You've never said any of this to me. Like, literally. It's so weird. You've never said any of this stuff to me. Okay, bye.
Stanley, let's go
No.
back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
No.
Oh, God. Is this really how much you like
whoops.
my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
Yeah.
You're literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
What's happened? Why am I stuck? There we go. Whee!
Or maybe you're just out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
Yeah, this is why I wanted to do this one first, because it's a bit...
Well, this one is yours.
That's really depressing. This is the only choice that I get to make myself in the entire game. And this is what it is.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Eesh. Yeah, so I wanted to do that one first originally, just so it is out of the way, but I forgot you had to do that a couple of times. Why is the dialogue box there, but you're not saying anything? So we did...
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot.
Yes, he did.
It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
Should we just do the blue door?
To a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yep. Wait. No, he did not.
This was not
'Cause we're gonna do
the
blue door.
meeting room. Stanley walked through the red door.
I keep forgetting I don't have a jump button. Okay, so we did the red door. Let's go through the blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Me no understand English. Yay! Whee!
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Royal Boo!
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Boo.
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Cool.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yeah.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some
Cool.
feedback.
Awesome.
There we go. A third
Ooh.
option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I know there's one ending where you can completely break the game and like completely glitch it out. Cool. Let's go through here. Let's see what happens. Ah, this is interesting.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
Cool.
Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Cool. 4? I thought this bit doesn't really matter.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's
Oh,
keep this
these are all
party
new
train
dialogue.
rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Oh, okay, this is
But
all
to
the
be
same.
perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Yep. Wait, what is this? What's that? Worldwide leaderboard. Why? Old Nil, Nico Nacho, Bola. Oh, heck. Okay. Where am I? The dead rat is offline. Stanley is there. Compete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career. How long does it take you to get to the correct door? Why not ask some friends for help? No friends found. I mean, there's not really much point to that.
Now,
Because of the
would you
game?
say that competitive
'Cause of
leaderboard
the type of the
helps you
game it
feel
is?
motivated to keep walking through doors. Again, honest answers, please.
No.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely
you just being
opportunity
sulky?
to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Oh, I remember what this
Let me
game,
boot it
what
up.
this ending is. What are we playing now?
In this
Oh
game,
God, it's this!
Baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Cool.
It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
I'm not
So
doing
why
that.
don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective. Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Sorry. I'm not doing that for 4 hours.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
4 hours, come
I
on!
don't know what to do. I'm completely
Stop
out of
doing
ideas.
that.
I can't think of a
I'll
single
finish
thing
my
that might
coffee.
improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try.
Okay.
I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your
Isn't the
input was
game just having a
extremely
hissy
valuable.
for me?
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain?
Okay.
Let's see. What do we have here?
I definitely remember these next bits.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
I definitely remember this next section. Hey! It was the game I was going to play!
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
Can
I'll
I?
say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm
Where?
going to build a house.
Cool. Whoa, whoa. Where's he building it? Oh.
No, here.
Yep.
And
This was literally the game I was thinking of playing instead of this one.
let's see.
You need to get rid of these bits here.
Yes, of course.
There we go.
And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete.
It was kind of
I
cute.
made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
Well, you didn't give me a jump
But
button,
you've
so
only
to be
seen it
fair...
outside. You've only gotten half
Hello,
the experience.
nostalgia. 4 hours,
Inside,
monster.
make yourself comfortable.
How's the audio? Because obviously the narration is an important part of this game. Oh, oh. Oh my god, let me in. Let me in.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Where are you? Look, Amber, it's your server. Be your back. Okay, fair enough. Your server. Not quite. Here we go. Yes.
Aye, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No, I did not. Can I pick these up? No, I didn't bring a light. Where are the spiders?
Oh, no.
Where's the
This is
squeaker?
far more open-ended than I had in mind.
Creeper,
I'm looking for
creeper,
something
creeper.
more narrow
Whee!
and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This
I
will do
want
it
to-
all. 1 out of 5.
Yeah.
Even the diamonds couldn't save this
Whee!
one. Okay, new game.
No, I was happy with that one. Hey! I was happy with that one. And here's the game I played a couple weeks ago on the stream.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love
It's
it.
Portal!
You, trapped in a glass box with no way out.
Oh, God.
Listening to
Oh,
me
heck.
talk.
Ah.
Inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself.
Da,
What
da,
is
da,
this
dum.
game even supposed to be? I
Portal.
can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Bing. Oh, I like that you just slid the door down instead of the portal.
Puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Yeah. Pick this up. I don't remember where this goes after this.
Genius.
Yes. I am. I am the best. I'm the best. Also, I love that we're basically playing the games that I've either done or are planning to do. Let me go through. Let me go to the next test.
You know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here.
Okay.
You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can
Hey.
just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made.
Okay.
The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work. And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
But we did that ending. Okay. Oh, God. Whee! I can't move. I can't jump. I keep forgetting that. Oh, heck. Beta, work in progress. Okay. Ooh. Hello. Oops. Oops. Okay. Yeah, okay. So for people who don't know, the Stanley Parable originally started as a Half-Life 2 mod. This is that mod. So this whole map that you're seeing right now is the original version of the game. So there's the two doors that you go through. And I think from what I remember, the map was a lot smaller to get here. 43. Yeah, the map was a lot smaller. So we're going back to our office. But this is the original version of the game. There you go. 427. This looks so weird. This looks like a soundproof room or like an editing suite, doesn't it? Or like an old editing suite, anyway. Okay, I don't really know. Whoa, hello.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Okay.
Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
I know I sound like a broken record, but you've literally never said that before. I'm literally getting new dialogue. So, is it because I haven't played the game in a long time?
Stanley looked, he couldn't
Okay, this
find a
is...
trace of his co-workers.
Yeah, okay, I've heard that before. This is a very weird, like, structured building as well. It actually reminds me of the office building in Belko Experiment. If you've ever seen that horror film. That was actually quite a good one. But yeah, it does remind me of the office building in that. Can I open this?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is this way again?
This was not the correct way to the meeting.
I don't care, because we're going to do the phone
The lounge
endings.
was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace, its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
You've never said that to
Eager
me.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Basically, if I start looking really confused when he talks, it's a new piece of dialogue that I've never heard. Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following
Yeah, we know.
It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I mean, to be fair, I don't do much.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
So he's just messing around now, just trying to add like an emotional core to the game. Just because I've wandered away from the story, so he's trying to add random things to make up for it. He's just like, fine, if you're not going to go with the original story, I'll start messing around.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay, so we're going to do this ending first, and there's another bit as well. 47.
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Hi.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
You made bread?
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Ooh, hello. What the?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Oh.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Cool. I don't know.
Sorry,
Whoa.
but you're in my story now.
Ooh, I don't like it. Can I open any of these doors? I don't like it. Okay, let's go.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
How come Good Morning Employee 427 press Z on your keyboard?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Please press A. I am now Stanley. So I am now taking that character. So the narrator is now talking directly to the player. Oh, there's a press X.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
Cool.
You might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
What? Oh, press L.
But in his mind,
What changed?
in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Okay. Is that O or
So
not?
he began to
Oh,
fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
press G to spend time with the boys. So, is the whole thing, so the whole game is him just imagining all this?
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either.
Is that what that's
At
supposed to be?
last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Cool. Press G to prepare dinner.
As he wandered
What
through
changed?
this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Yeah, so this is supposed to be like... The game isn't actually... Well, it depends on what ending you do. But the game isn't actually real. He's basically saying, like, Stanley's just making it up as he goes along. Because every time I sort of press random buttons, it sounds like a keyboard. So the whole time, Stanley's just in his office, imagining all this.
It was such a
What
wonderful
changed?
fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over,
What
wishing
changed?
beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be?
I want
Perhaps
out.
if he played
I can't
just
get through.
one more time.
Press Z.
But there is no
Oh,
answer.
heck.
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
See, at that point, I can't figure out if he's talking to the player or talking, like, because at first it seems like he was talking to the player and being like, you know, like, you're Stanley, you're the one pressing the buttons. But now he's gone, well, actually, he's now talking to you as in, like, you can stop this, like, look at him. He won't stop or something. But I'm the one controlling this. Press 9. It says please. Oh, it's changed. Please press 9 to be at work in the morning. So it changed. So then the game's now begging the player to do this. Despite the narrator going, no, don't conform.
You see?
There you go.
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press R. Yeah, and again it's going, please press R to question nothing. So now the game's kind of forcing or begging you to go like, no, conform to the rules here.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see.
What are you going to do, mate?
Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley...
I can't do anything now.
And I
I don't remember how... I kind of forgotten how dark this game can get. Because it kept going. And I was like, I actually don't remember how that particular ending, like, stops.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
So this is what I was saying earlier. It's like, different things seem to happen per round. But it's a troll. It's playing on the person's expectations of like... See, can you hear that? Like, it's playing on people's expectations of like... Because usually in games, if that happens, it means you've done something different. Or like, the game will be different. But this one, it's like going, yeah, of course it will, because you expect that to happen. But nothing has changed.